My boots are too heavy. Hear it all the time. So if we sit there and go, well, okay, we'll take some weight of it. Let's work quickly through how we do that. So to me, one of the heavier boots on the market, I think that they're nice boots, so by no means am I trashing the brand, is, for instance, this old school Doc Marten. And let's talk about why it's heavy. Well, some of it starts with the sole. So this is a urethane sole. This thing is bulletproof. It responds to heat. It's going to respond to all kinds of stuff, but there's a cost there. When we feel it, it's pretty heavy. The next part of it is in the toe cap. We can get fractional amounts of weight out by going to a composite type toe. So basically steel versus plastic, or we can go to titanium or other materials that are a little less heavy or don't weigh as much. From there, it starts into, so we've gone from this outsole. So this guy right here has the same safety rating as this guy. But what the differences are is, first of all, as we can see, we kind of have this EVA midsole and then a harder density on the outside here. But basically this thing this is like marshmallows compared to this guy. Not as heavy duty, so we're going to give up some long-term wearability versus this guy, but we're going to pull some of that weight out. The next part is this is a composite toe where we had steel. So that pulls out weight. The material of actually the outer of the shoe, where we have leather going to a synthetic, again gives us something. There is a lot of technology in the industry that they're doing with materials that respond and wear at kind of crazy amounts. So if you're kind of using old school, you may be money ahead to think into some of the new technologies and see if you can bring that weight down by paying attention to some of the new nanotechnologies or other innovations that are happening in the footwear market. But we always have to make sure that we're paying attention to, am I going to be around maybe something that's hot? Because when we have leather responds to heat fairly well. And if we go to a synthetic, it may not be the right thing for us. So keep in mind that if weight's a thing, we can work through and think about, what is the outsole? What's the midsole? We can go to the material of the shoe. We can look at what the toe type is or what the material in the toe is to bring that weight down. But there are going to be gives and takes on both sides. And if you need help with that, you can find us at boots.quadcitysafety.com.